Alright, so here's a radio I don't use very much. And I'm going to go ahead and hook it up. I thought I would end up using it a lot, and I just don't use it. So, it's the Ft-450, and there's a bunch of things I could say about this radio that I don't like. They didn't put rubber feet on it, they put metal dimples. If you set it on that, you're eventually going to wear through the paint. They put these little foam pads in the legs here that flip up, but the foam pad it's recessed into the plastic, and these are riveted on, so you can't replace them. The connectors, well, we all know about these. They suck. They're hard to deal with, but anyway, we see here. So you see that? That's stupid. And that's stupid. What is the point of the foam when it's just going to let the plastic scrape? So, but I bought a handle for this thing. Let me zoom out. Okay, I bought a handle for it. No matter which way you set the handle, it sits like this, so you can't grab it. It's all plastic too. So it's not like the ICOM. They do use nice metal ends, but there's no metal band in it. It's just plastic. If you're lucky, it'll stay like that, and you can grab it. But you can see there's these little lines on it. So it's meant to go that way. But I flipped it the other way, and it made it a little bit easier to grab. But basically, that's kind of my complaint about that. Alright. So, what else do we got? Let's hook it up. The bands are really bad right now. They've been really bad for a long time, over here anyway. A lot of times I'll plug that thing in right before it clicks. Also, another thing about this radio is the microphone that comes with it just doesn't work well with it. It doesn't have a traditional microphone gain. So if you can find one of these Vertex standards and convert it, this is an MH67A8J. They're all over Amazon and eBay. They're fake Vertex standard clones. They literally just painted that on there. And they didn't even put the label on straight. Actually, I had to cut the label because it's kind of hanging off. Yeah, it actually looks like there's something else underneath it. But this is fake. It's not a real Vertex. So there's a black wire or a blue wire or some wire in here you got to cut. Otherwise it won't work with this radio. But you can get that microphone for dirt cheap. So okay. So one thing about this radio is the display is really hard to read in the daylight because it's basically an OLED display, and it has this certain funky see-throughness about it where depending on how bright you have it, you can see other characters in the display that are not illuminated. When you look at it from different angles, it's impossible to see from certain angles. But from a distance, it looks great. So basically, if I can show you what I'm talking about. It actually picks up quite well on the camera, but in real life, it doesn't look this good. you'll see a lot of that through it when you look at it. I had an original one where you could adjust the RGB. The other thing is this knob. I don't know, the rubber doesn't fit it quite right. So people will 3D print some spinners for it. You kind of like pull on it and try and reshape it or whatever. And the knob itself has got a little bit of play in it. It's, I don't know, whatever they were thinking, just dumb.
Everything that I've checked on them, they have 272 rated miles of battery.
Oh, man.
All the reviews that I've been watching, and I've been going through 6, 7, 8, 10, a dozen a day. I found one.
The little speaker in it actually works pretty good for how small it is.
He's a 5-minute. Okay, how many miles are on the ones you're looking at? Well, the one I fell in love with is back east. It's a 2022 with only 11,000 miles on it, one owner, tarmac, and it's been fully inspected.
The DSP kind of works.
Whole 9 yards with all kinds of papers to prove that it hasn't been in a fire flood or anything like that. It looks beautiful.
It looks really nice on camera, but like.
You got it. Well, I tell you, that's like 4 pages long. Yeah. Can you have the columns so that they're in here? Yep. We're not going to buy another although, if we do, it'll probably be at least a hybrid. Oh, yeah. The thing is, we've got 2 hybrids, and the Volt goes like 25, 30 miles on battery. We have a 75-mile round trip. The Clarity goes 45 to 50 sometimes on battery. Still, the 75-mile round trip. And the Clarity is an excellent car.
So there's your width, but.
And Joni doesn't really like to push the pedals on it. She likes to use a big car, but she's on the freeway.
This knob is annoying because it keeps. It does multiple things.
Just before we go out all the time, it's simply needs an update in the computer system. So when I get around to doing that, but anyhow, if we find a real nice TV.
See, it's constantly doing that. I'm trying to adjust the shift, but the shift doesn't adjust with that knob. Everything else does.
I don't think you're hearing me that well, but I just picked up a Icon 7610, and we're looking forward to putting that together tomorrow. Yeah, that's way cool. Yeah, I gave you 6 BYU to see if Gary could talk to us.
I'm surprised they didn't put it on the menu.
I wonder if he's off frequency.
Contour moves around, but not a lot.
BYU M6 GTV. Right on top of our frequency. Yeah, do you want to close things down? Yeah, was just going to get a hold of Gary. I can't hear him, I can see him, but he's not working. All right, we'll hold here. This guy's not confident. Okay, why don't you go ahead and close it down? Go, comment. Oh, he's doing great. Where you at? I'm up in near Gorman.
So anyway, you really can't get rid of any of the noise. You can do the get the IPO on or off. It always amazes me how the band works, or, you know, this guy could be doing it on purpose.
Let me have your pulse out again and should join the Do Nothing Left.
So IPO or attenuator.
Oh, you're awesome. Whatever it is that you've done, you got to print it out and put it on gold.
It's weird how like the IPO and the attenuator are on the same thing. IPO, if it's off, should technically be a preamp. And so, as far as I understand, Yaesu has a preamp by default. When you turn the IPO on, it should come down in signal.
Well, that's way cool. This is a Do Nothing Net. And we meet every night here on this frequency. We have a program called
With them both on, signals are low.
With that ham program, you can actually post pictures of what you built over on the side for all our members to see.
Let's see. Them both off, we're at S7. With the IPO on, we're S5. So this one must be backwards.
All right, big guy, I gotta bug out of here. Dinner time. Okay, remember to charge slow. Now you're loud.
Oh, that's weird. So with the IPO on, it's way quieter. The way they've got it set up is really confusing, and the fact that you can't like just turn one off and then control the other one separately. So the most attenuation seems to happen with attenuator on and IPO on. Okay, attenuator off, IPO off would be like acting like a preamp. I think. With it on, it drops down a little bit. So that's where I would leave it. IPO on, attenuator off. It shows the roofing filter, but you can't change it. You can't do anything with it. It's just on all the time. A little bit of change with the noise blanker. And then the AGC. I don't know if the tuner's on. Nope, won't tune that band. So this one doesn't tune much of anything. I know there's a way to go in and change how it'll tune, but I choose to not do that with these. Squelch and RF gain. And I've probably got mine set to just RF gain. I don't like having the squelch, because when sometimes you accidentally bump the squelch and you have no idea you did something, and you're like, well, I don't have any sound. So this button here is the meter button. It'll toggle between ALC, SWR, and power. I usually leave it on SWR because I'm not concerned about the other two. There's a function button. It's supposed to dim it. Okay, so see how when I turn it up to 8, you see all this other crap. I turn it down really low. So I like to run mine low. Because I don't want to see all that other stuff. And then you have split, scan, store. And I don't know, I don't think it has a voice encoder, voice module.
7.2125 LSB.
Apparently it does. I wasn't thinking of that kind of voice, I was thinking of a voice recorder. I don't know what this recalls the frequency. Apparently that's home 29600, which would be 10 meter FM, which I've not heard anything in a while. And then you've got your mode buttons that you got to toggle through. I don't know about the keyer, and there's a clarifier too. Data, FM, CW. Turn the keyer on or off. What's nice is you don't have, like the 891, you don't have to choose between upper or lower. You get A and B VFOs. You get bands up and down. So you don't have to select a band, which I really like having dedicated buttons. You can go either direction with the bands. It's kind of a neat little radio. It's just the microphone isn't all that great. Let me go into the menu here. Where's it at? I'm trying to remember. Mic gain. See right there? Okay. So then you push that. It's got high, normal, or low. And you just set it to high. And then there's the different stuff here. Peak and hold. RF power. Scan, resume. Select dial. Resolution. Oh, I don't even know if it can. Doesn't change, does it? I'm not sure. So this select dial thing, we gotta try and change it. You get 1 megahertz, or you get 100 kilohertz. So that's this one here. I'd rather have it off. I wonder, is it giving me the option to change between all these. CW tone. Let's try that. Okay, now let's get out of this menu here. Okay, I'm curious. Here's my width. Let's get out of the DSP menu. See, it still changes that. I don't want it to do that. It's going 35. It's going 5. But when you tap it, it immediately goes to RF power. So that's cool. Okay. So if we go back in here, let me see if we can find the select dial again. Should have been right here. Okay, so we can set it for RF power, mic gain. Interesting. Let's set it for mic gain. I'm not aware of that doing anything. He goes low, normal, or high. Alright, let's go back into the select dial. We need to select it. We can either have mic gain, RF power, 1 megahertz, 100 kilohertz, or CW speed or CW tone. I would say probably RF power, just because like when I'm portable, I want to be able to turn it down. I could tap it and turn it down. I don't have to go into the menu to do it. Squelch type. Tone, TOT, tuner. Okay, so the tuner can be changed. Internal trans. So you can have it to where it doesn't work on receive. External. You can set it for ATOS. External ATU. Internal ATU is only for transmit. And then right here it goes internal RATU, which makes a big difference in my opinion. I don't know what F-trans is, but anyway. It's nice they allowed you to do that on this radio. I think this might have been the last one that they did that with, because like this radio here, you can't do that. My 1000 you can, I think. I can't remember. So you get your Vox gain, exit menu, RF dial. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I can't tell what character that's supposed to be. It's a weird one. APO, I don't know what that is. DCN or BCN. BCNTX. Beep. Beep volume. Cat RTS. Cat TOT. Cat rate. Clarifier. Clock set. Clock set? I don't know, there's a clock on here? Where? I don't think so. It's CLK SFT. Let's turn it off. That's not clock. Contour 24. CW Auto, CW BFO, delay, key, QSK, paddle, pitch, speed, tone, CW trainer, CW weight, D display. Well, I don't know what that would be. Whatever it is, goes up pretty high. Okay. D display, dial display. I don't know. D type. RTTY. Dial step 10. That's probably for the main one though. Digital Vox, emergency. So this emergency thing, if it's on or off, I don't know what it does. I think it'll allow the tuner to tune. Lock mod. Frequency. Panel. All. M-tune. Memory group. Memory tag. Mic EQ. This one's also not all that great. You basically just set it to 0. You get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They all sound really bad. Yeah, my game, we're back all the way through, guys. So I think that's pretty much like all the functions of this radio. I think somebody might be on here. I have to look at the ham clock. It says there's 75 people on 6 meters. It's a neat little radio. I think if you go like that, you can, walk through the band a little faster. And when you're on AM, you have to use that one. The main VFO doesn't work. I don't know why. It's probably JS8. We are in the wrong mode too. And something is the band itself, I think maybe each band is each band can be set individually. Get that DNR off. It sounds terrible. Horrible. So you can see why I don't use the radio much during the day. But anyway, I decided I would make a little video of this radio. I haven't used it in a while.